Hello and welcome to today's video. I've pretty much just been watching movies and videos and doing some rainbow loom. Here's the one I just finished. Now this I did so that it would be full size since I don't have two rainbow looms yet. I basically did half of it on my rainbow loom and half on a no-name brand, basically one of the cheap ones. And it really showed me the difference in quality. I don't know if you can see on this non-HD, but when you're here touching it and looking at it, you can see that both halves of this bracelet were not made the same. Even though I used the exact same bands, I used the rainbow loom bands. And I used the exact same, it's the same pattern. Used the same hook. Everything is exactly the same, except for the loom itself. And that off-brand loom, I had trouble getting it to stay together until the end of the bracelet. I had to have my sister come out and help me pop it back together because of it couldn't hold up to the stress of the bands. It would be good for doing simple little bands, little non-complex, maybe, something that doesn't put a lot of tension on it. But even this really doesn't have a lot of tension on it. Nowhere near as much as some of the other ones I've done. But it couldn't hold up to it. But I mean, like I've said before, it's good for kids and stuff, so. But I finished this one. It's called the Double Cross, I think. I did another one, another design, but I don't know where it went right now. That's the way it usually goes, and usually I end up giving them away. Because, I mean, I don't wear them, really, so. Although I found a pattern for a pencil grip. And I'm going to make some up to put on my my makeup brushes. I'm going to try and see if that works. And if it does, I'll show y'all. Because I think that would be cool to have a little bit of extra, grippy. And if I can, oh man, if I can find a way to make them big enough to put on the tops of nail polish. Because that's one of my problems, especially with the way my hands, I've lost a lot of, grip with my hands. There's a lot of bottles I can't open on my own. With my tea, I've got to have someone open it up the first time. I can't break the seal. But that would really help me with being able to get a grip on the top of those nail polish bottles. I mean, the pattern I've seen is too small, but if there's a way to make it just a little bit bigger, I think I might know, but I'm not sure. No, that won't work. I'll figure it out, and when I do, I'll have Denise help me make a tutorial. I'll figure it out. You got my wheels turning now. But, and speaking of tea, I'm trying a new tea. Well, it's not new, but I haven't had it yet. The Snapple sweet tea. And yes, I put a water bottle lid on it. Because, being in bed, it helps. It makes for less spills. But they were out of my... I usually drink the Lipton Brisk teas, the sweet tea. But they were out of it, so Denise brought me home this Snapple sweet tea, and it is really good. I was just discussing it with our other roommate that, sometimes it's hard to find a good bottled sweet tea, especially being a Southern girl. A lot of them are just way too bitter, and it doesn't have enough sweet to it. Or like she said, some of the cheaper ones are maybe overbrewed. But the Snap tea is pretty good. It's on the lower end of the sweet spectrum. So maybe people who don't like their tea as sweet as I do might like it. But it's sweet enough that I do like it. That it's sweet enough that it's not bitter. So, that's my recommendation anyway. Like I said, I prefer the Lipton Brisk. But this is a good one. Another good one is the Arizona sweet tea. I've had some of the smaller brand ones, but I don't remember them right now. But maybe that's something else I can start telling y'all when I figure it out, when I have them. But okay, that's all for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.